Coach Dan here from the Strength Revolution, and I'm here to teach you how to do a dumbbell bench press. So the first thing that I want you to do is actually get your feet set. So essentially, whatever side that you're working, go ahead and bring the dumbbell up to your shoulder. I'm going to say once you bring the dumbbell up to the shoulder, you're then going to stagger your feet. Now, how you know which foot goes back? Whatever hand is holding the dumbbell, the foot slides back. Now, the biggest thing on this is my toes, I'm going to say, are basically in line with the arch of my foot. So that's where you want your toe position. In terms of foot stance, about shoulder width apart as well. So like I said, we want to make sure the toes are in line with the opposite foot's heels. And that's going to be the side that's holding the dumbbell. So dumbbell you're holding, that foot slides back. What you're going to go ahead and do is basically, this is basically a rotational deadlift with a shoulder press. So what you're going to do is you're going to push the hips back. As you're pushing the hips back, you're going to actually rotate the body. And as you're also doing that, you're going to shoulder press. And you're then going to go ahead, you're going to bring it down, and then you're going to stand it up. I like to do all of my sets on one side, all my reps on one side, and then switch sides. So let's go ahead. Let's go over how this is going to look like a little bit faster. Again, hips come back, you're rotating, pressing, standing it back up, and then one more time. Once you do your desired amount of reps on the opposite side, you'll switch sides. So you'll see how I switched my feet. And I'm now on my right side, rotating, pressing, coming back down. Now, something you're going to see me doing as well is when I come down, I basically hit my elbow to my thigh. That tells me I've gone far enough. And I could do a full-blown hinge and do this, but you still see my elbows hitting my thigh on it. So it's one of those, that's going to be kind of your indicator on this. The other thing that I want you to do as you're doing this, I want you to be looking at the dumbbell the whole time. So I don't know if you've noticed that as I'm doing this, I'm rotating and pressing, and I'm watching that dumbbell all the way through my movement. And let me go ahead and give you a quick side profile as well. So again, you can see my feet are staggered, rotating, pressing, coming back up. One more time. Perfect. And that's how you do your dumbbell bench press.